yes, indeed. I think it's an extraordinary idea. Oh dear, locked. I suppose we'll have to wait out here till it opens. Should have been open already.
It doesn't matter, we are a bit early. Let's sit down. And you tell me more about your work. I did hear you on any questions a couple of weeks ago. That's any changes.
You're right as usual. Oh, God, what grisly beverages they sell here. I find it absolutely marvellous to see the country's changing. So many second, third generations of those who once came to our shores, and so many of them feel they belong. But we mustn't rest on our laurels. There's still a lot of work to be done, as you know. How's your family? Everything all right, I believe?
Yes, thank you. Mum had an operation last month. I'm helping her to organise her move to Devon at the moment. And Catherine's...
Oh, really? How fascinating. My dear sweet oldies also keep telling me how much they'd love to leave the Cotswolds. But you know, I'm certain they never will. They're so set in their little ways, and frankly, why should they? It's such a quaint place, can't blame them.
And how's Milo?
Oh, he's at Washington at the moment. Got a job with the government. Can't tell you any more. He just forbade me from mentioning it. You know, these youngsters, full of ideas, ideals. But do tell me about your work.
Oh, there's nothing much to tell, really. Out of 30 students in my class, there are 23 different languages. And you know what it's like when you're trying to help the bright ones whose first language isn't English. There's this boy.
Indeed, and you're doing such a marvellous job. Today, there is a much greater emphasis by the government on implementing and monitoring policies around diversity and cohesion. You know, it's a real policy shift from valuing multiculturalism and difference to integrating social integration and cohesion and Britishness. Oh yes, talking of which, you know, after the last seminar on community cohesion, the ministry did contact me. I wasn't very much surprised, of course. Had to be expected after the washing I gave that horrid little man. What's his name? God, my memory is not what it used to be. I keep on forgetting things.
Well, we all forget things, and that's the man whose policy you so bravely criticised was...
Hello, are you here for the seminar? May I join you?
Oh, then please.
How do you do? Have you been waiting here long?
No, it's just arrived. Right. This seminar sounds fascinating, and the main speaker, Professor Norwin, I've read a few of his works on the subject, but it'd be interesting to ask him questions.
Ah, Gerald. Yes, you will find him quite interesting. And where are you from?
University of Stirling?
Really? You don't have the slightest accent.
I'll be back in a minute.
Oh no, I grew up in London.
I see. But where are you actually from?
London.
London. And your parents?
London?
Fascinating. Your grandparents?
London?
Interesting. But where are your family from originally?
America, Australia, England, Africa. around Mexico, China and India.
Oh, India. How extraordinary. Do you often go there?
No, I've never been to the country.
Well, you should go to Delhi. You'll absolutely love it there. And the erotic statues of the Kahajuru are such a treat. What caste are you in?
I need to get myself another coffee.
There are